Good evening and welcome to DIAMONDCAST Baseball. We're live from Yanks Field in St. Genevieve, Missouri, home to Zone 4 Missouri American Legion Tournament. One of our semifinals here tonight. Winner will take on the Post 253 from Festus. That'll be Jackson Post 158 or Rock Memorial Post 283. Ray Halbrook, Austin Bearden, Coach Woody. How you guys doing?
Hello, kids.
What's going on there, Austin?
Going well, man. Mikey Steele out on the mound for Rock. Here we go.
And then there were two.
Then there were two. There's two left here to take on 253 here for tomorrow for the championship. And going to be fun games. And we're going to get things started here shortly here. Again, Mikey Steele on the mound. And we're going to go through the starting lineup here real quick. I'm going to give it over there to you there, Coach. Go ahead.
For Jackson, Watkins, Van Gennep, Johnson, Umfleet, Abernathy, Eubanks, and Caden. Burke, Niswonger, and on the mound for Jackson, number 41, Drew Haas. They are facing number 11, Mikey Steele for Rock, and stepping in, number 32, right fielder Landon Watkins. First pitch of the night. Ball in the dirt.
Yep, and we talked about it in the district tournament. Steele's had a tough time staying on the field. Already played one today, heading out for this one. Rock is hoping to keep him on the mound.
Next pitch, ball 2.
Jackson always competitive under Coach Mark Lewis.
3-0.
Sun finally going down over the hill behind us here. Should cool off here nicely. Ooh.
Oh, that one hurt.
Yeah. I'll feel that one right in the kneecap there, it looked like.
It got some bone.
It did. He is not feeling good. We're going to give him a quick second here, and we'll say thanks so much. As we get started here, say thanks so much to the Boilermakers Union over in St. Louis. We appreciate Jason Heddle and Eugene Gill from the Boilermakers making a very generous donation for this week's Zone 4 tournament, and we say thank you, and we appreciate all that they've done for us here this week. Looks like he's going to be able to walk it off.
You know what people don't realize when a guy gets hit by a pitch, no matter where it's at, but especially in the lower leg, there's more than just a little bruise going to occur. There could be a blood clot form. There could be infection form. It's amazing what getting hit like that will do, and just not, oh man, put some ice on, you'll be okay. No. You got to keep an eye on that.
Right.
That's why they call it a contusion, right?
Whew.
Not a way to start the game here, is it?
As a leadoff hitter, dude, all you're thinking about is getting a base hit, a base hit, then you get drilled on a 3-0 pitch right in the knee.
Yep.
That's only going to hurt for about 7 innings.
Yeah.
And that's their right fielder. That'll bring in shortstop number 10, Lane Van Gennep.
Now he's going to take second base.
Look at it. He's hobbling. He'll still second. He's probably the fastest guy on the team. Ball back to the screen. The throw down. Stolen base. Actually advances on the wild pitch, so no stolen base. Ball 1 back to the screen. You know, another potential key to this game, Austin, is the play by the Rock catcher after catching one game.
Yep.
We're going to have to see how Lang handles it.
Yep, and they don't have anybody to turn to.
Their other catcher is Parker Fleshman, who is a paramedic. That ball hits the plate and goes back to the screen. Another wild pitch. Boy, and that ain't the start you wanted if you're Rock. Runner at third, nobody out. 2-0 the count.
Got 3 umpires in this one being a semifinal.
Yep.
Curveball, good pitch, strike called. Ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Nice block by Lang. Didn't let that ball get away too awfully far. Runner couldn't advance. Steele covered the plate. 3-1. Loskamp, the third baseman, having a little laugh with Watkins, the hobbled runner at third. It's probably all in good nature. Smashed fair past third, down into the corner, run scores. Van Gennep on his way to second. Stand up double, RBI, 1-0 Jackson.
That ball was a rocket.
Jacob Johnson.
Got him something to drive there, and that's all she wrote.
He tore that up, and that brings in number 5, center fielder Jacob Johnson. Curveball drops in for a strike. Curveball swung on and missed, strike 2. You know, another thing that might help Mikey Steele on the mound, temperature dropped to 84, and the sun's starting
to fade.
So that could play right into his hands, hopefully.
I'm sure Danny had some
Curveball
ideas.
struck him out. What was that?
I'm sure Danny had some ideas and some thought behind this one.
Absolutely. That'll bring in number 44, first baseman, left-handed hitting, Luke Umfleet. One down here. Swung on and missed the curveball, strike 1. Fouled straight back.
Huge game for both teams. Winner will advance to Sedalia.
Yes.
Regardless of the outcome for tomorrow.
That's correct. Change the rules this year.
Next pitch, curveball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You have to change the rule this year no matter what. Top 2 from each zone makes it
So that puts how many teams total in?
6.
Okay.
Ball.
Which makes sense because in the past you just rotated those 2 around.
Mm-hmm. And now they're going to make it a 9 or 10 game state tournament.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch, fastball up. 3-2.
The one year I went the state fair, fell in the same week. That
Walked
was weak.
him. Oh, he struck him out.
Yeah, I thought that's what I thought I saw.
That's what I get for taking my eye off on
Mhm.
it. Hey, I was just going back to my score sheet from the other night.
Right.
Saffel, the starting pitcher's not on the roster for tonight. He's not on the lineup card. Fly ball by Abernathy. Right there is Stevens, makes a catch. That'll end the inning. But Jackson gets one, takes the early lead, 1-0. We go to the second. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, we provide custom countertop fabrication and installation using a wide variety of the highest quality products on the market. Our experienced professional installers strive for perfection on every job we do. Give us a call today at 636-275-2840 and check us out on Facebook for examples of our craftsmanship. Choose Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More for your next countertop project. You won't be disappointed. That's Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, 636-275-2840. The Bedford Group, focusing on insurance, investments, wealth preservation strategies, intergenerational planning, and more. Qualifications are CRPC certified and CEPA certified. Contact the Bedford Group for investment advice and financial planning today. 573-883-2824.
You've been wondering what a new transport can do for you? You found the right video. Ryan, take it away.
Whether it's getting your units picked up and delivered, having a question about a bill, or if we're in the unfortunate circumstance where your vehicle was damaged in transit, we've got you covered. We can also provide nationwide vehicle storage along with title and registration services in all 50 states in the U.S. and are now licensed to conduct moves within Canada. Please visit our website at anewtransport.com or reach out to us for more information.
Leading off the bottom of the first for Rock, Eric O'Brien. He fouls the first one back. And for the Rock lineup, O'Brien, Loskamp, and Doherty. Lang, Faulkner, and Steele. Stevens, Cone, and Schlesselman. Ball high. They are facing on the mound tonight for Jackson, number 41, Drew Haas. Next pitch to O'Brien. Curveball drops in, 1-2. Rock Memorial wearing their red tops, trimmed in white and navy, white pants, blue socks, blue lids. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. For Jackson, white pants, red top, black tops, trimmed in red and white, black lids. Next pitch. Fly ball, deep left center. Going back, it's off the wall. O'Brien's gonna get 2. And he's going for 3. Stand-up triple for Eric O'Brien to lead off the home half of the first. That ball just kept going.
It's those cleats, man, I'm telling you.
Good point. You mentioned that in the first one.
Yeah.
That'll bring in number 27, third baseman, Braden Loskamp.
They say you got to look good to play good. I think that's where I always struggle.
Doing a lot of dancing over there. First pitch, fastball up. And boy, that wasn't wind dated because those flags are hanging like a spaghetti noodle. Not a bit of movement. Ball too high. 2-0 to Loskamp. Next pitch. Strike at the knees. Defense for Jackson. Nice Wonger. Johnson, Watkins, Abernathy, Van Gennep, Eubanks, and Umfleet, and a battery of Burke and Haas. Next pitch. Curveball got him right in the vertebrae.
Tell you what, game within the game here. A lot of dancing over at third base. There's an opportunity for a step-off, pick-off move over to third base for Haas.
If you can catch him on his right foot, because he's side saddle facing the mound, you catch him on that right foot. That'll bring in number 4 shortstop, Nick Doherty. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Not going. Ground ball to second, to 1, over to first. Safe, run scores. Loskamp is out on the force out. Nick Doherty reaches on the fielder's choice. Game is tied at 1. That'll bring in Tyler Lang, the catcher, wearing jersey number 18. Made famous by Andy Van Slyke. First pitch, curveball high. Outfield straight up and deep. Infield double play depth. Next pitch, strike called. ball, 1-strike pitch. Outside, 2-1. Next pitch. Strike, top of the zone, 2-2.
Yeah, it seems like Haas is really trying to live up there at the top of that zone.
Boy, it's dangerous.
Indeed it is. Got paid for it against O'Brien.
Curveball up. Bobbled by the catcher. Throw to second. Safe. So Doherty advances
And
on the wild pitch.
I think working the top of the zone, I don't think it's intentional, to be honest with you. I think
Agreed.
he's just not finishing pitches.
Agreed. So now they got a RBI shot here.
Something to look out for. That was a heck of a throw by the catcher there.
Yeah, 3-2.
Made that close.
1 down. He steps off. He don't like Faulkner or Doherty back there dancing around. Drew Haas was the catcher last night against Festus.
Okay.
So he's pitching tonight. Pretty good catcher. Gets his sign, checks, runner, big old lead, fouled back. Going to do it again. Faulkner's getting one heck of a lead over there.
Yeah, with a really good arm behind the dish. It's going to be hard to run, but he is getting a good lead.
Here's the 3-2, and the runner's going. They got him on the pick.
Now, I'll tell you right now, I thought that was a ball.
And now they've picked him off.
Very interesting. I thought he stepped to the side of the mound there.
I was
did
going
not think he stepped back.
to ask you, why do you think that? Because
Yep.
that's exactly what he did. He stepped to the side, not back. That's a balk.
Yeah, I don't think he cleared the rubber there.
No, sir. So now there's 2 down, 3-2 count, and 3 umpires. None of them saw that. Struck him out. That'll end the inning, but we are tied at 1 apiece as we go to the second. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us. 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day. GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you, the best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
Leading off the second inning for Jackson, number 23, second baseman Aaron Eubanks. Curveball, low. Eubanks, one of the pitchers last night in the game against Festus.
Tell you what, Steele has quite the leg kick.
Curveball, strike call.
Kind of like that pirouette, stick the leg out there a little bit.
Throwing some
I
levers
like
at
it.
you.
I like it. I'm going to give a big shout out to Caleb Schweigert and Colin Wilkerson here shortly.
Ground ball, Doherty, shortstop, flips over to first base to O'Brien, one down.
They just sent me a video, or actually Mama Schweigert, by the way. Hello, Sarah Schweigert, all the way from Gulf Shores, Alabama. Sent me a video here just a couple of minutes ago of those two, Caleb and Colin, trying to do play-by-play of wiffle ball, I believe it is. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was a wiffle ball call. So and we just saw you out there playing wiffle ball a couple days ago. So congrats on your success.
So number 15, Caden Kendall, the DH tonight for Jackson, steps in, takes a curveball for a strike, one down.
That's swag for you, being competitive in everything he does.
1-1 to count.
He's one of those go big or go home guys, you know.
Good at everything he does.
Mm-hmm.
Next pitch. That ball is hit a ton to center. Back goes Stevens. By the warning track, makes a catch. 2 down.
Now batting the catcher, number 6, Carson Burke.
That'll bring in the catcher, number 6, Carson Burke.
Offense answered on both sides thus far, each scoring a run.
Curveball outside. Eric O'Brien directing the right fielder behind him. Strike called. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Ground ball, third base, Loskamp loads, throws, got him! Nice job of Eric O'Brien going up the ladder and catching it, coming back down on the bag. 5-3 on the put out, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the second, 1-1. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products. Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
We go to the home half of the second. We're tied at 1. We got a dandy going, folks. Get you another sody, get you another brewski, get you another steak sandwich.
Steak sandwich, holy moly.
They serve those here too. The pork kebabs are good. I haven't seen the steak
doctor. Number 24, Austin Faulkner, the left fielder, steps in. Haas back to the mound. First pitch, ball high. We are in for a little bit of fun here. A little bit of fun. We had a great first game. We've had a lot of good games in this zone tournament. Strike called. Winner tonight goes to the championship tomorrow night against Festus. Who's it going to be? Swung on and missed. Chased the ball above his hands. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I don't think I've ever asked you this, Austin. How many of these deep tournaments have you been in?
Played in?
Yes.
2.
2 big tournaments.
Fouled back.
How far did you get?
State both times.
Nice.
Yep.
State tournament starts next week.
Line drive. Base hit to right. Left field. Big turn. He's going to hold it right there as they get the ball back in.
I knew you were going with that. Right over the line. That's what you were thinking of.
Number 11, Mikey
You had it.
Steele.
Marble mouth here. So the leadoff man is on. Second time for Rock. That'll bring in Mikey Steele. He's made a mess out of things for pitchers in his games down here with Rock. First pitch, half swing. He went around, strike 1. Steele's on the mound for Rock tonight. Runner's not going. Next pitch, strike on the outside edge. Next pitch, curveball. Struck him out.
Now coming to the plate, the
1 down.
fielder, number 23, Dylan
That'll
Stevens.
bring in number 23, center fielder tonight, Dylan Stevens. Oz's first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Cone and Schlesselman to follow. Next delivery. Wide. 2-0.
Games 5 and 7:30 tomorrow.
5 and 7:30, correct?
Curveball stayed up. 3-0. One is our score. Next pitch in the dirt. He walked him.
Making his way to the plate, the second baseman, number 8, Garrett Cohn.
So runners at first and second. Only 1 down. Number 8, Garrett Cohn, the second baseman, steps in. Right-handed hitter, right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Haas really struggled to hit the bottom of the zone thus far, and I think, to be honest with you, I think he's gotten a little bit lucky with the top of the strike zone being called.
Next pitch, curveball, got a strike.
Say that, and there he finds the bottom, so good for him.
Nice call.
That's what we want, right?
Exactly.
Let's keep it competitive.
Exactly. Runners get their leads. 2 on, 1 out. Defense looking for a 2-ball. Ground ball, back to the pitcher. To second for 1. He throws a shot put there. That's the only out they get. Snap throw to third, and the runner's back. So Cone reaches on the fielder's choice. Stevens is out 1-6.
Next up, it's the right fielder.
Yeah, and I don't think he gets him regardless there because there's some speed going down the first baseline. There's got to be a more firm throw out there to second base to at least try to get that double play.
Now you hope he doesn't give up a home run or a base hit to allow a run to score after what might have been a double play.
Well, I think, too, if you give a more firm throw, even if you can't get that out at first base, there might be a fake, and we throw over third base and get a guy
Correct.
that's trying to round the corner a little bit. So
Cameron Schlesselman steps in. He's the right fielder. First pitch, ball down.
Coach Lewis complimenting Haas on that one. Like to see him find the bottom.
I wouldn't be surprised if the runner goes from first base. Ball in the dirt. What a stop by Burke. Nice job, young man.
Yeah, he can move back there.
You know,
a lot of guys have not been able to block the ball here.
You got a catcher like that expands your strike zone if you're a pitcher by about 18 inches. Swung on and missed. Snap throw to third and the runner's back. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runners get their leads on the corners. Haas is set and pitches. Runner goes. Swung on and missed. No throw. Stolen base for Cone. Runners at second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Big RBI chance here. Sets and pitches. In the dirt, he swung and missed. The runner's trying to score. Nobody's covering the plate. The runner gets to first base, and Rock gets a cheap, easy run. So credit the pitcher with a strikeout. Error on the play. No RBI as Faulkner scores. Runner goes to third. 2-1 Rock. And that flips the lineup, which is what you want. If you're down in the bottom, you flip that lineup, it's back to O'Brien, who tripled the first.
Yeah, a lot of things happening there. Not covering the plate. I thought there was a really good opportunity to pick off there at third base before that pitch was even thrown. But very frustrating if you're Jackson.
Sets and pitches. Ball outside.
And then you're going to bring O'Brien to the plate, who hit one of the warning track last time.
Ball in the dirt. 2-0. I've had a lot of people argue with me that about a baseball game that every pitch matters. Whether you're using a pitch to set up another pitch, or like we just saw, the pitch got away. Well, on that pitch, if he's covering home, they get the guy at home because Burke was ready to flip it to the pitcher, nobody there.
Yep.
Every pitch matters.
And heck of
Ball
a job.
high, he walked him.
Heck of a job by Burke there, knowing that he didn't have a play at first base and was ready to go home.
Absolutely.
That was very good baseball IQ.
And it doesn't get any easier right here, kids. Braden Loskamp sets in. He got hit by a pitch his first time up. Here comes a manager for Jackson.
And while we're waiting for the meeting on the mound here, I'll tell you about our good friends over at Cheap Seats Photography. Photography, banners, designs. Give them a call, 314-402-9014. Ron Rigdon and the great folks over there. Where do we get our banners at? That's at Cheap Seats Photography. Tell them we sent you there at cheapseatsphoto.com.
Jackson's going to make a move.
Oh.
Haas is out of the game.
Make a change. Pitching change right now. All right, well, we're going to have a new pitcher, and we'll step aside. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on live stream. Hey, Ray Halbrook here with live stream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
So new pitcher in the game, Van Genip. Haas goes to shortstop. First pitch to Loskamp, swung on and fouled back. Strike 1.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Lewis went with a little bit of velocity here.
You know, I can't fault him for changing pitchers.
Nope.
Strike called. You have got to win this game or you're going home. So
yeah, this game's not just for tomorrow, it's for all next week.
Yes, sir. Curveball struck him out.
And so far, I would say it's a good move.
And that ends the inning, but Rock gets 1. They lead 2-1 as we go to the 3rd. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, we provide custom countertop fabrication and installation using a wide variety of the highest quality products on the market. Our experienced professional installers strive for perfection on every job we do. Give us a call today at 636-275-2840 and check us out on Facebook for examples of our craftsmanship. Choose Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More for your next countertop project. You won't be disappointed. That's Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, 636-275-2840.
Leading off for Jackson, the 9th place hitter, Caleb Neiswanger, number 24. He's in left field tonight. He takes ball 1.
As Caleb Menninger at the plate.
Looks at a ball outside there.
So a correction, this is Nenninger. That's what happens when you can't read the lineup card that's written. Curveball just missed. 3-0.
Do you think Junie gets his pork kebabs delivered up there to that porch?
I bet he does. He's up there like a gargoyle on a perch.
Walked him. Leadoff walk on 4 straight.
Now coming to the plate, right fielder Landon
That'll
Watkins.
bring in Landon Watkins, the leadoff hitter. Got hit by a pitch first time up. Boy, that's not what you want. After you get the lead, fight and scratch for it, then you walk the first man the next inning. Mikey Steele wants a strikeout or a 2-ball right here. First pitch, curveball, inside. Did you see how close he came to fouling that ball off the inside of his left knee?
Yep.
Oh, my. I'm telling you, if he would have done that. Holy cow. Next pitch, curveball, outside, 2-1. You know, I was mean when I was coaching, when you had, playing at this level. If I had a guy that threw a pitch and a guy fouled it off the inside of his leg, I'd have him throw the same pitch again. Then that guy won't even want to. If you spot it the same spot, the swing's the same, he may do it again like that. He won't even want to go back up to the plate.
Coach Woody being honoring.
Ground ball. Big hop to the third baseman, Loskamp. He's going to go to first to throw. Wild over the head of O'Brien. Nininger goes to third. E5. Nininger goes to third. Watkins is at first base. Van Gennep comes in. He doubled his last time up.
Now those people that told you that, every pitch doesn't matter, but that one matters. It's a hard one to take off there.
Runners on the corner, see if they put a play on. I would. Throw to first. Wild throw, and the run scores. Runner on first base goes to second.
Yeah, those are two rough throws because O'Brien's a heck of a first baseman, very athletic over there, and he had no shot at either one of those.
So we're tied. Runner at second, nobody out. Lane Van Gennep at the dish. First pitch, curveball.
Ooh.
That even froze the umpire.
That froze everybody.
Little do-si-do, got him a strike. Curveball, strike 2. Next pitch, fastball, just missed. 1-2. Watkins has a lead at second. Curveball, hit the short. Doherty's got it. Fires over to first. That'll retire Van Gennep. 6-3 if you're scoring at home.
Center fielder Jacob Johnson.
That'll bring in Jacob Johnson. Johnson struck out his last time up. Runner still at second. 1 out. We are tied in the third. Curveball, big looping swing, came up empty. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm sure Steele's hunting that strikeout. A little nervous after giving that E5.
Ball, absolutely. And there again, this weather is playing right into Mikey's condition with the heat problem he's had. 82 degrees. Curveball outside. 2-1.
I'm sure Danny had Pedialyte delivered this morning.
Look at that.
Last night.
Right. They need to order a keg for every team, don't they?
Curveball swung and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, depending on what department Fleshman works for, couldn't he be the
That's true.
guy on duty here for this
Right.
tournament? Fouled back. Maybe put a long IV into Mikey Steele's arm.
Right.
Get him some hydration.
Parker, where are you?
Next pitch. Outside. He's run it full.
Big pitch here if you rock. Do have first base open.
Walked him as he jumps back from a pitch inside.
Now comes the first baseman, Luke Umfleet.
That'll bring in number 44, Luke Umfleet. Struck out his last time up swinging. Runners at first and second. One out. Mikey looking for a 2-ball here or a strikeout. Pop up.
Pop up on the infield, automatic out.
Yes, sir. Take what you can get here, young man. Sets, looks at the runner. Curveball, drops it in there. Strike one.
Good bender there.
You know, he doesn't throw near as hard, but his curveball, strike called, right now is comparable to the way Nate Moore was pitching last night and his location.
Talk about how far Nate Morris came.
Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Got a chance to coach him as a freshman.
How good was he then?
He was good. He competed on the mound. He's always been a competitor. I think now he's, you know, throwing multiple pitches for strikes, working in and out, doing a really nice job up there for Festus.
Ball. Does he ever play a position and get to bat?
He never did for us.
And he never has for us in high school or summertime. Here's the 2-2. Strike three called on the edge.
I think
2 down.
it's been forever now, so I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I think he did play a little bit of left field for us for a minute, and then he kind of found his niche. He's a pitcher.
And he must be real happy with that because he's one of the best I've ever seen.
He's good at it.
2 down. Ball gets away. Runners will move up on the wild pitch to Abernathy. And, you know, Ray and I talk about this all the time when we got his game. You can't tell if he's winning 10-0, losing 10-0, or in a 2-1 game. You can't tell. I asked him one time when he pitched the no-hitter in the state or in the playoffs at Festus in the quarters. I asked him, dude, I saw you out there laughing. What's going on with that? I've never seen that before. He goes, oh, yeah, I do that all the time. Now I notice it all. He was laughing, smiling, all that. Yes, sir.
He's a competitor, and
boy,
you know, for him, it's not a light switch, right? It's just on all the time.
Yes. High fly ball into the gap. That's going to clear the bases as Abernathy doubles 2 RBIs on a double into the right center field gap.
I'll tell you, going back to Nate Moore for a second, I think that that atmosphere he creates is something you want on your team. You know, when I was playing the Terre Haute team, they came down to our tournament. And one thing that they did so well is you'd sit over in the dugout, you know, in between innings, and those guys are out there telling your mama jokes and all this other stuff, just having a good time, and they were the best team in the tournament. Absolutely dominant out there.
Aaron Eubanks steps in. Curveball. Umpire lurched like he was going to call it a strike, but gave it a ball. He grounded out his last time up. Jackson's taking the lead, 4-2. Ball off the catcher, off the umpire's shin guard, back to the screen. 2-0. Runner moves over to third on the wild pitch. That's Abernathy. One 1-0 the count. As that clipped the umpire.
Come on, Jackie, big hit. Come on, Jackie.
Got his sign. Next pitch to Eubanks. Fastball, strike called, outside edge, 2-1. 2 down, Jackson looking for more. Ball back to the screen. Nice retrieval by Lang. No advance by the runner from third.
Not a lot of backstop here, maybe about 10 feet, maybe.
It's one thing people don't
3-1.
realize, though, that turf makes it tough
Oh, yeah.
for a catcher.
Popped up, going to get out of play into the bullpen. Three balls, 2 strikes. Walked him. Back to the screen. Abernathy can't score. So he walks Eubanks. Stepping up to the plate, number 41, Drew Haas. He replaces Kendall. Kendall was the DH, but when Haas came off the mound, he went to shortstop, so you lose your DH. And Danny Sigmund coming to the mound. See if he makes a change. Nobody warming in the pen. They're going to leave Steele in. They're going to see what they can get out of him.
Yeah, because you don't know what's behind him.
Talking to the Rock coach before the game, they have a guy in the dugout that they might go to, Caleb Corzine, but he wants to see how long and how much he can get out of Mikey Steele. So Drew Haas steps in. 2 down. Strike called. Jackson has plated 3, and they've taken a 4-2 lead here in the third. Ball. One ball, 1 strike. Runners on the corners. I don't look for them to put a play on with a runner here. Next pitch. Curveball. Strike called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach at third imploring his runner to get a better secondary lead. That pitch is taken high. 2-2.
Yeah, why not try to draw a throw from the catcher, see if you can't score a run.
Next pitch, wide, 3-2. Carson Burke on deck. Fly ball, right center field gap. That's going to score 1. They're going to bring the runner from first, try to score him. The throw to the plate. Out! So Haas gets an RBI double. They score 1. The other runner is out at the plate. 8-6-2. That ends the inning. But Jackson takes a 5-2 lead. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Ray, I'll say real quick, I really admire what you guys do with this. I think everybody who's ever tuned into one of these, whether it's a Legion game, whether it's a high school baseball game, whether basketball, football, whatever it is, I've heard nothing but tremendous feedback about Livestream STL and what you guys do and the quality of production, things like that. I would really encourage anybody who's involved in athletics throughout the county, or really anywhere in the metro area, anybody who's interested in sponsoring activities to get on board and get involved with this. I think it's added a ton to what we do here. It's added a ton to the program. You guys are a class act, and you're committed to doing things the right way, and we really appreciate that.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries, and breweries scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you, the best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
You've been wondering what a new transport can do for you? You found the right video. Ryan, take it away.
Whether it's getting your units picked up and delivered, having a question about a bill, or if we're in the unfortunate circumstance where your vehicle was damaged in transit, we've got you covered. We can also provide nationwide vehicle storage along with title and registration services in all 50 states in the U.S. and are now licensed to conduct moves within Canada. Please visit our website at anewtransport.com or reach out to us for more information.
Nick Doherty leads off the third for Rock, takes a ball inside. Ball outside. So Jackson has scrambled back, clawed and fought, and they got a 5-2 lead. Ball back to the screen, 3-0.
Based on the way this one's going, I don't think it's going to be the last lead change.
No, sir. Walked him. That's not what you want. And if the coach has got any hair left, he's pulling on it. Tyler Lang comes in. Lang struck out in the first. He bats here in the third. You never know with Doherty. May run, may not. He's got the speed. Strike called. Fastball on the edge.
I don't think I'm running against Burke here.
I don't either. No, sir. Not at 5-2. Strike called.
Primary lead's not great either.
And how many times in a situation like this you see a guy steal, gets thrown out, and the batter then hits the next pitch out of the ballpark?
Yeah.
You know, it just wild pitch outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little too much fuzz on that fastball. Half swing, did he go? They appeal, no. Not quite sure the umpire was watching, but that's all right. 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2. Our man in the press box next to us, Jeff Whitener, on the PA tonight, concurred. That wasn't a swing, so that makes it official. Walked him. Woo.
Next comes the left fielder.
So he's walked the first 2. Austin Faulkner steps in. Mikey Steele's on deck. I'd be bunting right here. Move those guys into scoring position. And hopefully Steele can drive him in. But
only thing I would worry about there, don't have great wheels at first base. Might be able to make a play at second here.
Yep. But as sure as I say that publicly, I looked down at my score sheet. Faulkner singled his last time up and scored a run.
Yep.
So that's why I'm sitting over here and I'm not coaching anymore. Defense putting some signs on. Then third base coach puts a sign on. I'm getting signs from Ray and Jeff Whitener. Everybody's flashing signs. I don't know what that means. Inside move, no throw back to second.
No square from the batter there. If you can lay one down, you can put it deep down the third baseline.
Yes, sir.
That's valuable.
There you go. It's back to the pitcher. Waiting for somebody to cover first. Got it.
I didn't think he was going to get there, but he did.
Man.
Now batting the pitcher, Mikey Steele.
So the runners move up on the sacrifice by Faulkner. Excuse me. Batter is out 1-4 on the putout. That brings in Mikey Steele. Steele got caught looking his last time up.
Yep, got an opportunity here to get a couple back.
Ball high.
Have you guys seen that that quarterback series on Netflix?
No.
I have not, no.
Well worth it. I'm not a big NFL guy.
Okay, Mikey Steele messed that up. The umpire never called foul ball. They picked it. The pitcher picked it up. Now the base umpire is coming in and calling it foul. I think Mikey Steele just stealed that ball. He just stealed that pitch. That ball no more hit him than it hit me. It hit the plate, went out to the pitcher.
You know, if you're Coach Lewis, you got to be real frustrated here because that call has to happen immediately. You can't wait until somebody gets thrown out the plate.
And the base umpire did not throw his hands up and scream and foul ball, foul ball. He walked in later.
Well, and he allowed all that to play out.
Correct.
It's not
correct. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Big hopper to the second baseman. Run's going to score. Steele is out at first. 4-3 on the big turf hopper. Doherty scores. Lang goes to third. 2 down. And in steps Dylan Stevens.
Yeah, what a turn of events there. Thought you might have had a double play there.
Holy cow. Now a courtesy runner. Who's that going to be? Somebody grab a lid.
Well, real quick while we're waiting, that quarterback series, it's interesting, man. It takes you through Mahomes, Kirk Cousins, and Marcus Mariota, their whole season from last year.
Wow.
I mean, takes you behind the scenes on the athletic training they do.
Stuff like if you do a good production, that behind the scenes stuff in any
awesome.
sport is so cool. It's stuff we don't get to see.
Yeah, and they show a little bit of film, you know, of the games and stuff, but for the most part, it's just the behind the scenes, you know, grind, if you will, with the family and all that stuff. So
first pitch to Stevens, taken for a strike.
They do a whole episode just on recovery.
Oh,
you know, talking about, you know, taking all those hits and finding ways to get back, whether, you know, some guys are bringing in in-home medicine and chiropractors and massage therapists and all these things to get ready to go. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big hop to the shortstop. Haas has got it to throw. Got him. That'll end the inning, but Rock gets one back. Now it's 5-3 as we go to the 4th. It's DiamondCast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business, so consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day. GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you, the best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
Leading off the 4th for Jackson, Carson Burke, the catcher. Grounded out to the third baseman last time up, takes the ball.
Steele out there for his 4th inning of work.
Strike on the inside edge, 1-1.
Feels like we're deeper in this game.
Boy, no kidding. You know, we talk about Jackson fighting and clawing to get the lead. Rock fighting and clawing in the last inning and got one back. Ground ball to Doherty, bobbles, picks it up, throws, got him.
Next up, it's the left fielder, Caleb Menninger.
6-3 on the putout if you're scoring at home. That'll bring in Nenninger. He walked and scored his last time up in the last inning.
O'Brien kind of captain over there at first base, telling people where to be positioned.
Line drive, 1 hop by Cone. The throw over to first, he's got him. 2 down. You know, he did it a couple innings ago with a right fielder, positioning him, doing this, doing that, moving him over. He's a sharp ball player. That'll flip the lineup. Landon Watkins comes in. He's been on base twice. He got cracked in the knee in the first at bat, reached on an error in his next at bat. He scored twice. Curveball, strike called. Excuse me, swing, fouled it off to the first base side. Quickly, 0-2. First 2 have been retired. We are in the 4th. Jackson leads 5-3. Got us a ball game here, folks. Swung on and missed, struck him out. That'll end the inning, 3 up, 3 down. We go to the home half of the 4th. Rock trails 5-3. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
What you guys do for Jefferson County sports, it doesn't go unnoticed by the coaches in all sports.
Yeah,
all
I appreciate
sports.
that.
You know, I have a lot of friends that are head, basketball coaches, and I've been, of course, around Jefferson County all my life and followed all kinds of sports, even before I got into the coaching. So what you guys do to help promote it with the kids is unbelievable, and we appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
For you guys to take your time and what you do is awesome. Just awesome.
Yeah, we try, we work hard, and we think they deserve it. The kids deserve to be able to be seen, and if we can turn out kids in the community to better them, get them in college, and make them a better citizen, that's the key.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays, we have Southern Nights on Wednesdays, we've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Home half of the fourth. Leading off for Rock, 8th place hitter, Garrett Cohn. He reached on a fielder's choice his last time up and stole a base. Fouled off to the left in front of the third base dugout, strike one.
Ray, I got to say, I'm impressed by the way you conduct this booth, telling us we're coming back from commercial breaks and such, getting us check in line.
Well, it's a tough job somebody's got to do, I guess, right?
Ground ball, caught by the pitcher. Throws over to first, one down.
You say it in one of your commercials. You wear many hats over here.
I do wear a few hats, yeah. Just a few.
Next comes the right fielder, Cam Schlesselman.
Yeah, we want to bring people a good product. That's bottom line.
Cameron Schlesselman steps in. I'll give you something that happened to him twice 2 years ago. We're doing a girls softball game at St. Pius. Strike taken. And our setup is in right center field. Not a bad site. You know, shorter field, smaller field. So we're set up in right center. Swung on and missed, strike two. The camera behind the plate goes out. Somebody knocks it off its hinges. He's got to run all the way down there at the end of the inning and fix it.
That was not a fun day.
Swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. That'll flip the lineup and bring in Eric O'Brien. An inning later, it happened again.
I'll tell you, Ray is something, man. When we went out to Hastings, I got him to go out there on a whim.
He's got the best story of them all.
Got him to go out there on a whim. We get out there, technology's not working. He can't get the internet to hook up. We didn't know where our booth was. We're just doing circles and circles and circles. And I think we got hooked up and ready to go probably 5 minutes before first pitch. It couldn't have been much more. You want to talk about stressed. Going out for the regional and trying to do your first live stream out there, that was huge.
I'll tell you the reason why none of it was working here in just a second.
Ball.
Kind of the same reason why things weren't working at the beginning of the first game tonight. We had some internet issues, but out there, they have Verizon Wireless, which I had nothing that was Verizon in my arsenal. 3 balls and 1 strike there. And lo and behold, the night before, I bought an iPad from Justin Ford down at St. Paul Lutheran. There's a walk. It ends up being, just out of curiosity, a Verizon Wireless hotspot on the iPad.
This was a used iPad?
This was a used iPad. I used that to get everything up and running.
A pickoff throw at first base gets away, and
Yes.
O'Brien's going to go to second. He turns and looks and holds on.
And lo and behold, it was one of our best broadcasts with only 2 cameras, but you know we got the job done.
I thought it turned out great.
Yeah.
We made it happen. Got some post-game interviews on the field.
Well, you got pregame too, I remember.
We got pregame, yep.
Yeah.
Fake throw to second. Hey, we had a partial debacle when we went to Sedalia last year.
Yeah.
We get down there, we go scout out the place, get set up, ready to roll, strike one. Get over there the next day, start setting up. Ray forgot 1 full basket full of his gear.
Yeah.
Inside move, back.
Luckily, it was
so I
only-
go, and I just leave him alone because he's just livid. Because he
Yeah.
he forgot a bunch of snacks that his wife had bought, which was more important to me than the equipment. But so I'm just leaving him alone because it's like, oh my gosh, next pitch, line drive, base hit to left. They're going to stop O'Brien at third. Good idea as the throw comes in. And the runner goes down to second base as the ball gets away. So a base hit by Loskamp. O'Brien to third. Loskamp to second. And Doherty steps in. Walked his last time up and scored. So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to hear what needs to be done because his gears are just grinding.
Yep.
He sends me 3 blocks away to the hardware store. He goes, pick me up 2 power strips. You forget this whole basket of crap, and you send me to get 2 power strips?
Yeah.
Fouled back to the screen, strike 1.
We just make it work.
Dude, I don't know what he did. I don't care.
Oh, there was more. There was clamps and stuff like that, I think. Is what we had in
But
there
he didn't get any routers and Johnson rods and stuff like that.
Ray's impressive under pressure. He figures it out.
Dude, and we had a great week at Sedalia.
Yep.
Hey, we've had 2 great weeks here already so far.
Yes, sir. Swung on and missed.
We'll just see where all that comes out in our reviews at the end of the year.
Right.
Right.
See if we get a pay increase or not, or if that all goes
There
to
you
Ray.
go. I get it.
That'll end the inning. 5-3's our score as we move on. This is DiamondCast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us. 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day.
We move to the 5th, leading off for Jackson, Lane Van Genip, the new pitcher. He takes a strike. Curveball. Inside.
Still looking sharp out there.
Yeah. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul past third. Here's the 1-2 by Steele. Curveball. Smoked right back up the middle. That'll bring in Jacob Johnson.
That's the one thing about Steele. He's throwing a lot of breaking ball. It's pretty sharp, but man, when you hang one like that, you get a ball in center field.
Johnson's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch, strike on the outside edge.
While we're bragging on Ray, all this stuff he does with the Apple Pencil, you know, adjust this, adjust that, drag in here, drag in there. I mean,
put me on the spot here, man.
It's
What's all that all about? Huh?
Ball high. Well, you know, I always say, if people ever saw all the wiring and stuff that surrounds us here in the broadcast booth.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad, but they think, well, one of you guys are going to get electrocuted one day.
That's true. That's true.
2-1 to count.
Yeah, but I think it's a testament to just the quality you get with live stream. You know, in the past, you saw somebody from a school throw up a camera and call it a live stream, right?
Yep.
And now you get to see something
Well, and they still
Something
do
a lot
that.
better.
They still do that with like Score Cam and Game Changer and things like that. And you know, those things have their place, but games like this and tournaments like this, I mean, they need more than just that. I mean, you know, it's okay to sit there and be that for 10, 15 grandmas and grandpas and parents and stuff, but you know, this is a 3-2 the count there. This is a lot more. You know, to me, I feel like that there's a lot more worth that we bring. We bring a lot more value. You know,
There's the word, value.
Value.
3 balls,
You're speaking
2
to my-
strikes. The count to Johnson.
You're speaking to my Granger friends.
Curveball caught him looking. 1 down.
Making his way to the plate.
That'll bring in Luke Umfleet. Well, I'll tell you something that was told to me after the first game. I was headed to the concession stand. A dad or a fan from Eureka stopped me. He goes, I got to tell you, you guys are something else. He goes, first pitch, ground ball to second. Cone goes to second, throws it away, and the runner's going to end up at third. So Umfleet reaches on a fielder's choice. Van Genip goes to third on the error by the second baseman.
Now batting third baseman. Seth
So this guy
Abernathy.
says, you guys are something else. The broadcast is good, but the production. He goes, I was watching it last night from my daughter's house. You guys look like ESPN. Every time you watch a play and you watch a runner, a different camera's covering him. He goes, that's incredible.
Yeah,
I said, well, we're the only person in town, or that I know of, that has between 8 and 10 cameras covering a ball game.
Tonight
And
we got 9.
he just looked at me like, you got to be kidding.
Well, and I think the coolest part is that you and I just get to show up.
Yeah.
You know, Ray's got to do all the hard work.
I told him, if you ever get real sick and expect me to run that and this, I'm going to my car.
Right.
I feel like your son could fill in.
Curtis, yeah, he could.
Ball.
I got a younger son that probably could as well. He's 14. He'll be 15. Well, no, he's 13. He'll be 14 end of the month.
Third base
There you go.
coach imploring his runner at first to get a better secondary lead. Fly ball to center. There's Stevens. Makes a catch.
No, he did not. That bounced.
That was down?
That ball
Oh,
bounced.
base
Ball's down.
hit. Okay. Looked like he caught it. So a base hit, an RBI, run scores.
It's the second baseman, Aaron.
Hey, I like the younger
Eubanks.
child idea. Free labor. It's good.
And he's a homeschooler too. So.
Oh, man.
You know. Livestream STL is an equal opportunity employer here.
Aaron Eubanks steps in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Runners at first and second. 6-3 Jackson. First pitch, strike at the knees. Good fastball.
I mean, I heard once you start making payments, then he can just pay you back in rent, right?
Yeah, right.
It's all wash.
Line drive over the second baseman. Schlesman grabs that ball. Here's the runner trying to score. He will score as the ball gets in. Cut off. RBI single.
Yeah.
Umfleet scores.
All roots back to a small mistake, right? Got to go to first base there, not trying to force it there at second, throw it in the outfield on that double play attempt.
Next up, number 41, Drew Haas.
Everything matters. We keep saying. It's just not lip service. Drew Haas steps in. He doubled his last time up. Takes the ball outside. Ball gets away. Abernathy scoots over to third on the wild pitch. (7-3) Jackson.
I've been brewing over here. I'm pumped about this regional in Washington.
Yep. Hey,
You
next
better make
year.
it happen.
Well, we're pushing for it. I've been talking to a lot of folks.
Strike called. 1-1.
Talking to a lot of folks. We'd love to be out there. We've never been out there before, so I'd love to check it out.
It's a nice, easy drive out 44.
Mm-hmm.
He buzzes the tower Maverick style. 2-1.
I'm sure they've done improvements since I've been out there, but it was a
Yes.
very nice field when I was out there.
Well, turf infield now.
Okay.
So that's the new thing.
Next pitch, inside, 3-1. Rock has a man throwing in the bullpen. I think it's number 22. Strike called. Inside edge, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner from first goes, walked him.
Next up, it's the catcher, Carson Burke.
So the bases are now loaded. Carson Burke steps in. He's 0 for 2. And here comes the manager of Rock Memorial, making that stroll to the mound.
And while he's waiting, we're waiting to see if they're going to make a decision here real quick. I'll say thanks so much for the Boilermakers Union, Jason Heddle and Eugene Gill. Some great folks over there at the Boilermakers helping us this week, making things happen here and being part of our sponsorship and giving donations, and we appreciate your donation over at the Boilermakers Union. So the meeting on the mound continues.
And while we're waiting, I'm going to give a shout out to all the fans on the media sites watching and listening to our broadcast, and especially to those fans from Rock Memorial and Jackson who couldn't be here tonight. We hope you're having a good time.
Once again, at the plate, the catcher, Carson Burke.
So now we're ready to go. Steele's on the bump. Burke's at the plate. Bases loaded. 1 down. First pitch. Strike called.
And if you're Danny there, what'd you go out and say?
You got anything left in the tank? You're trying to ride this big dog as far as you can. High fly ball. Center field. Runner tags. Stevens makes a catch, throws it into third. Couldn't handle the throw as the run scores. Sacrifice. RBI as Abernathy scores. Eubanks goes to third. Haas goes to second. And that'll bring in Caleb Nininger. He's walked and grounded to second. 2 down.
Yeah, it sucks to lose the run there, but at least you get the out.
Ball high. And you know, every time you get an out, you shorten the game.
Uh-oh.
Pass ball, play at the plate. Safe. Pass ball allows Eubanks to score.
That was a good call, got under it.
Haas goes to third. The pitch is a ball, 2-0. Makes it 9-3. Line drive, caught by the shortstop Doherty. He gets up, throws it. O'Brien can't handle the throw. E6, no RBI as Haas scores.
Quickly here, Jackson's got a 7-run lead in the 6th.
Fouled at the dish.
I keep getting an inning ahead.
Well, if you just quickly look up out there, you think, oh, well, it is the 6th. But then you start counting them because the lights all blur together. Strike 1 is the count to Watkins. Curveball outside. Jackson slowly and methodically increasing their lead.
Wow. You can't call that a hit by pitch, because I heard the bat dingle.
That got
There's
the
no
bat.
way. Yeah, there's no way.
That got the bat. If that hit his forearm, he'd be all over the place. That did not hit his forearm. That would have been a thud, not a dink. Nice try, though.
Well, they're doing the right thing, getting together, and we're going to find out. We're going to call that a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got that one right.
Coach. Well, I can show you where the bruise is at already, he says. Oh, that's great. Try to sell it. Coach Mark Lewis down there taking a look.
1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out. So that'll end the inning, but Jackson takes a 10-3 lead. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, we provide custom countertop fabrication and installation using a wide variety of the highest quality products on the market. Our experienced professional installers strive for perfection on every job we do. Give us a call today at 636-275-2840 and check us out on Facebook for examples of our craftsmanship. Choose Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More for your next countertop project. You won't be disappointed. That's Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More, 636-275-2840. The Bedford Group, focusing on insurance, investments, wealth preservation strategies, intergenerational planning, and more. Qualifications are CRPC certified and CEPA certified. Contact the Bedford Group for investment advice and financial planning today. 573-883-2824. Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products.
Leading off the 5th inning for Rock Memorial, Tyler Lang. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouls that back to the screen. Strike 1. Next delivery. Strike. Top of the zone. 0-2.
And if you're just joining us, huge game this evening, as this one puts a team in Sedalia next week.
Struck him out.
Chance for a Zone 4 championship tomorrow, as well as a state bid next week.
You know, and the good thing about tomorrow night, even though both teams will advance, you know they want the zone trophy. If you don't, you don't need to be competing.
Yep.
Austin Faulkner steps in. He fouls the first one back, 0-1.
But I will tell you, it's tough. If you don't win out, you know, Festus is obviously in the driver's seat here, and they got a lot to choose from on the pitching side of things. When you got to claw through this tournament and get back in it, it's tough.
Strike called. 0-2. And there's nothing worse than having to claw through the loser's bracket to get back to the championship game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think I'm thankful for the double elimination in Legion. You know, you don't see that in high school, and it makes it tough in high school.
Nobody on, one down. Ball inside. 3-1 count to Faulkner. Ground ball, foul as Danny Sigmund puts his foot up.
I mean, that's the big difference, right? Like, you can go out there with 2, maybe 3 good pitchers out in high school season, and you're probably going to dominate. In Legion ball, 2 or 3 isn't going to get it done for you through a tournament.
No way.
You really get to see what a team's made of, top down.
And would Ian Brown be ready to pitch tomorrow night?
He should be.
He pitched the first game of this tournament.
He should be.
Struck him out. Faulkner can't believe it. And the saga continues. 2 down. Well, they also got Dylan Black.
Yep.
He could throw.
Yeah, but and it's regardless whether it was Festus or somebody else, right? But you went out and you put yourself in that driver's seat. You know you've got something to choose from, whereas as these teams have played at least 1 more, if not 2 more games.
And they have to be super careful and patch their pitching together. Ball 3. And in this case, are these guys, whoever wins this game, they're going to have anybody left.
Yeah.
For 2 games, they got to beat them twice.
Yep.
But you got to win the first one to get to the second one. Walked him. So Steele draws a walk with 2 down. Now to bring in Dylan Stevens.
Yeah, and when you're playing on this semifinal day, and Rocks had to play in 2, and obviously Jackson playing in this one, whoever you've got, they're out there. You can't hold anybody back for tomorrow because you have to win tonight.
Right. And for Jackson, this played well for them where they got the starting pitcher out, put Van Genip in, and he's held them at bay.
Yeah, and I don't know what Haas ended at for a pitch count, but he might have a shot at coming back tomorrow.
You never know. Strike 2 to Stevens. 2 down, runner at first base.
Haas only pitched 1 inning, 1.2, 1 inning and 2/3, sorry. 40 pitches, so he could possibly come back for a little bit.
30 is the one day though, right?
Oh, you're right. You are right.
I believe so.
Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Stevens as Mikey Steele.
I think Danny and Coach Lewis would tell you they really don't care who they got to put out there tomorrow as long as they win tonight.
Ground ball to second. Flipped shortstop for the force out. Inning over. 4-6 on the put out. We move on. 10-3 Jackson. This is DiamondCast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-5600 3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
You've been wondering what a new transport can do for you? You found the right video. Ryan, take it away.
Whether it's getting your units picked up and delivered, having a question about a bill, or if we're in the unfortunate circumstance where your vehicle was damaged in transit, we've got you covered. We can also provide nationwide vehicle storage along with title and registration services in all 50 states in the U.S. and are now licensed to conduct moves within Canada. Please visit our website at anewtransport.com or reach out to us for more information.
GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you, the best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
Hey, y'all, it's Jeff from Case and Bucks. Thanks for watching the games today. We appreciate all your business all year long. Don't forget, we've got awesome wings, we got amazing burgers, and we got salads like you wouldn't believe. Come check us out. We have barbecue on Thursdays. We have Southern Nights on Wednesdays. We've got bingo on Tuesdays. We can't wait to see you all. Thanks a bunch, and we look forward to having a great summer with y'all.
New pitcher for Rock Memorial, number 22, Caleb Corzine. His first pitch to Van Ganip is a ball. We're in the top of the sixth.
Mikey Steele, 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 10 runs, 2 of them earned, and 4 walks and 6 strikeouts.
I think that stat line kind of speaks to how Danny's feeling over there for Rock. Only 2 earned runs out of those 10.
Well, barring a big comeback, this will be Danny Sigmund's last American Legion game coaching, because he is going to step aside for another a younger coach, supposedly. So we've got some sort of argument here.
I think just giving the catcher some time here.
And here comes Danny Sigmund to talk to his catcher.
Lang's been having trouble with his thumb all week.
Yeah, he's all wrapped up and everything.
I would imagine he caught one right here on the catcher's mitt early. That's like getting hit with a hammer. He goes get the ball up to his pitcher. So 2 balls, no strikes to count to Van Ganip. Pitcher started pitch with the first baseman out of position. He's over talking to the second baseman.
O'Brien probably would have figured it out.
Yeah. Next pitch. Ball high.
He got the ball up that time.
Yeah. 3-0. (10-3) Jackson. Strike right down the middle. 3-1. That's what you want to see out of your reliever. Fill up that strike zone, young man. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Now throw him the dark one.
Throw him the dark ball.
Just a bit ahead on that one.
Hey, golf that one.
Don't throw him that ball again. Leave that up in the woods. 3-2.
If that was the dark ball, give us a different dark ball.
Give us a real white pearl. Maybe it'll blind him.
Right.
Here's the 3-2. Fouled, backing out of play.
Oh, there goes the live stream STL vehicle.
Sounded like it hit a blue van. I'm not sure, but sounded like it hit a blue one.
Wow. That really did sound like it hit something.
That's why I don't park anywhere close down here at Yanks Field.
Well, I'm pretty 95% more
walk team
protected than anybody else. So.
Now coming to the plate, the center fielder, Jacob Johnson.
Jacob Johnson steps in. Now we got a
swap there.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher. Be number 22, T.J. Bolin.
Running at first base for Jackson, number 22, T.J. Bolin.
You know what that sounded like it hit to me? A wheelchair ramp.
It might have.
That's what it sounded like to me. He's got one on the back of his van. Things make some noise when you open it up.
Right.
First pitch. Popped up. O'Brien going over to the fence.
Oh.
Couldn't make the catch.
Good effort, though.
Yes, sir. Little concerned about having a late night snack of chain link. No, I didn't say chow mein. No balls, one strike. Now we're set and ready to go. Next pitch by Corzine. Grounded, big hop to third. In comes Loskamp, throws. Got him! What a play by Braden Loskamp, the third baseman.
Great
Caught
play on
that
both
ball.
sides.
Whew. Threw on the run. Scooped by O'Brien.
Now batting,
One
first
down.
baseman Luke Umfleet.
Van Genips, or actually T.J. Bolin, courtesy runner, goes to second on the play. Luke Umfleet steps in.
You know, I think we're so accustomed to seeing a big, bulky first baseman, power hitter. You know, you see an athlete over there, and some things change. You know, he's made some really nice plays in this one and made some even better ones in the last game.
Ball down. And right now, I'll give props to Jordan Sanders, the Rock regular first baseman. He's a left-handed first baseman. He is a dandy. Ground ball. Up the middle, base hit. Run's going to score on the RBI single by Umfleet.
Now coming to the plate, third baseman Seth Abernathy.
Makes it 11-3. Abernathy steps in. He flew out to center. 2 RBI double in the third and an RBI single in the fifth. And he hits again here in the sixth.
Jackson trying to make this a short game. Go ahead, run at the plate.
Fouled out of play. Strike one. I just watched a young kid, go up that hill after that foul ball, wearing a pair of flip-flops. He got to the top of the hill, slipped, busted his tailbone, fallen. He jumps up right away and looks around to see if anybody was watching. 0-2.
I'm surprised you used tailbone there. I was waiting for another country.
Ball in the dirt, gets by the catcher. Runner moves to second.
Or continent.
Antarctica?
You know, sometimes there's things like Antarctica, there's things, thorax, there's things back there just waiting for the opportunity. And boy, they come flying out. Other times, ground ball to second. Steele has it. Throw over to first. Retires Abernathy. 4-3 on the putout. Umfleet goes to third. And sometimes there's nothing up here but dead airspace. So
can't all be winners all the time, you know.
folks, we've been here all week. It's time for us to kick back and relax a little bit, eh?
Eat some chicken wings or something.
Chicken wings. Chicken wings.
Aaron
That's
Eubanks.
what we need down here at the Yanks field.
Yes.
Ball low.
I'll put my order in.
Maybe we can have case and bucks delivered down here.
Oh, Jeff Fitter, hope you're listening.
Fouled straight back.
They're great with the party size wings, you know, do 100 wings. Nice aluminum foil.
Yeah, right on.
I feel like between the three of us, we can handle it.
Oh,
We can bring Jeff in if we need to.
Chicken wings.
give me a 32-ounce Diet Coke and a towel.
Because you're definitely going to need a towel.
You go Joey Chestnut on it?
Yeah. You know, he is the winningest person in
It's ridiculous.
all of the land, it seems like.
A friend of mine was watching that while I was over at his house, and I was like, I don't even know how you watch this.
You know what kills me about guys like that, and even on the women's side? Like Chestnut's about 5'10", 5'11", 158 pounds.
Yeah.
and you eat 75 hot dogs in about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude. Well, and in that competition, I think there was only one or two big guys. The one guy from Australia was a bigger dude, but it's wild.
3 balls, 2 strikes to Eubanks. Runner at third.
His record is,
2 down.
I believe, is either 69 or 72 in 10 minutes.
And that's including Bunn, right?
Yep.
No way. Ground ball off the dugout.
I just don't think I can get past the soggy Bunn.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no way. No way.
You get any gross me out, you know, choky, yucky, you know, throw uppy, and I'm out.
And if I'm at a picnic, tailgate, barbecue, whatever, I could eat 2 hot dogs and that's it. Because I'm going to have some chips.
Yeah.
Save room for a piece of pie. Mm-hmm. Fouled back again.
Joey doesn't save room for much of anything.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I can't imagine eating more than 2 hot dogs.
Well, you know, and they changed the rules too. So, you know, when it originally started out, he used to soak the buns in there in the water for so long that it would start to disintegrate a little bit. Now you can only hold it in there, I think it was like 3 seconds or 5 seconds.
Wow.
Walked him. So Eubanks draws a walk. That'll put runners at the corners.
Next up, number 41, Drew Hawes.
Drew Haas steps in, doubled and walked, scored a run.
We were talking about that trip to Hastings. I talk about that story all the time to people.
That was
one of my biggest nightmare games ever.
Ball's fouled out of play to the right. Lane gives chase.
Well, and I give Jeff Whitener a lot of credit. Jeff was trying to get you to come out, come out. And I think I kind of pushed you over the edge when I went to state and you didn't. And then we got you out for the regional.
Well, and here's the thing about that particular weekend, or those 2-3 weekends. At the beginning of the season, Austin, we were this close to not even doing it.
Correct.
The season at all.
Yep.
And lo and behold, here we are.
Ball inside.
Now a staple in American Legion baseball.
We hope.
Hey, I'll relate something on the same line. 3 years ago, I knew Jeff from a long time ago when he would interview me after games from the radio station. But anyway, he messaged me one time, tried to get me to come out to do some color commentary. I've never done voiceover stuff. I can't do that. He goes, oh, you being natural. You know the game. You can talk. You're personal. Come on. Make a long story short, I told him yes to shut him up.
Yep, and here you are.
And strike called. I didn't even want to go. And it was a game. It was a championship game for the conference over at Windsor. Great
Either
game.
Windsor Festus or Windsor Hills.
Windsor DeSoto.
Oh, DeSoto. Okay, there you go.
And I'm like, I get going and I'm scared to death. Struck him out. That'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. bottom of the 6th. 11-3 Jackson. This is Diamondcast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us. 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business. So consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day. Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th, Garrett Cohn. It'll be 8-9-1. First pitch, strike called.
Love all these stories of Ray dragging us out.
Fly ball.
Do, right?
3 guys converging on it. The right fielder calls for it. Makes a catch. 1 down. It's like all the people said, oh, have some kids. You'll be a natural at it.
Yeah.
Now batting the pitcher, number 22.
I am your 6 degrees into separation, right? Is that what it is?
Like I said, hey, it'll all come back in our reviews at the end of the year. You know what I mean?
Exactly. In steps Caleb Corzine. First pitch, swung on, fouled straight back. Corzine batting in the 9th spot for Schlesselman. Next pitch by Van Genip. Strike at the knees. That's a big strike zone, Austin.
Yeah, it is.
Struck him out. Caught him looking, 2 down.
Which, I think to be fair, right, like big strike zone, especially on this day, you know, pitching short, you know, being aware as an umpire, I think it's okay. I think the important part is the consistency side of it. And, you know, I do quite a bit of umpiring myself. And I think what can be tough is you try to stretch it on situations like this, and then you're not as consistent because you're not living by the actual zone. So
correct.
That can be a challenge.
Eric O'Brien steps in. He's tripled walked twice. First pitch, fastball taken for a ball. And you got to be careful that if you're going to stretch your zone in a loose ball game, blowout, whatever, ball 2, that if you're going to go a ball wide, then only go a ball wide.
Yep.
Don't go too wide.
Yep.
Same way if you're going up and down. Ball 3, because you're, as a baseball player, even in Corey League, Little League, you're taught the strike zone is this.
Yep.
And then you got umpires that go 1.5 feet outside to go in the other box. O'Brien draws a 4-pitch walk with 2 down.
I'll tell you, a lot of umpiring to do, there's usually a time limit. So I'll tell the coaches at the meeting, you're going to get it out, and you're going to get it down. You won't get it in, and you won't get it up. You know, it's just kind of how I try to do the zone. But it is hard to live by.
Strike called to Loskamp. He's been on base twice out of 3 times. Strike 1 to Braden. Runner goes. Fouled back. O'Brien had that base stolen.
I think that was the first attempt there on Burke.
Yeah. That would have been nice to see him receive that fastball and try to make a throw on.
Had a good jump, but I don't know. I think that still would have been bang-bang with the way Burke's thrown it.
Right. Not going. Base hit to right. O'Brien stops at second. 2 on. 2 out for Nick Doherty. Doherty's been on base twice. Fielder's choice. Walked, scored a run, struck out. He's looking to put Rock 1 or 2 runs closer. Line drive, hooking, foul down the right side. It's funny how you get done with your baseball career, and then maybe you play softball and you get done with that, you get into coaching, then your coaching career's over. Think, what are you going to do with your time? And here I am.
Here you are.
It's like, man.
Prime time, baby.
Yes, sir.
We're not even giving you the day games anymore.
Line drive, down, center field. O'Brien's going to score easily on the RBI single by Doherty. Makes it 11-4.
Making his way to the plate, the catcher, Tyler Lang.
Tyler Lang steps in. He's struck out twice and walked once. But it's nice being over here on this side, not doing any recruiting, not having to worry if your players are going to be here or not. Ball 1.
Oh, yeah. I just switched jobs myself, and I went from a retail environment of 200 employees to no employees. It's a different ball game.
Foul back, 1-1 to count to Lang. I just retired a year ago after 41 years in rehab medicine. Oh, doctor. And retirement is all they say it is, buddy. Ground ball to the shortstop. Boots it. Loskamp's going to try to score. Throws cut off, and he scores. Now they got Doherty in a rundown. He's out.
What a great play there by the pitcher.
So E6 run scores. Doherty is out. And we go to the 7th. 11-5 Jackson. This is DiamondCast Baseball on Livestream STL.
Precision Film Products, specializing in automotive and residential window film installations, paint protection film, and full vehicle wraps. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Precision Film Products or call 636-475-7510. Precision Film Products. The Bedford Group, focusing on insurance, investments, wealth preservation strategies, intergenerational planning, and more. Qualifications are CRPC certified and CEPA certified. Contact the Bedford Group for investment advice and financial planning today. 573-883-2824. Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More. We provide custom countertop fabrication and installation using a wide variety of the highest quality products on the market. Our experienced professional installers strive for perfection on every job we do. Give us a call today at 636-275-2840 and check us out on Facebook for examples of our craftsmanship. Choose Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More for your next countertop project. You won't be disappointed. That's Granite Pros Custom Countertops and More. 636-275-2840. GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you. The best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
You've been wondering what a new transport can do for you? You found the right video. Ryan, take it away.
Whether it's getting your units picked up and delivered, having a question about a bill, or if we're in the unfortunate circumstance where your vehicle was damaged in transit, we've got you covered. We can also provide nationwide vehicle storage along with title and registration services in all 50 states in the U.S. and are now licensed to conduct moves within Canada. Please visit our website at anewtransport.com or reach out to us for more information.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Carson Burke takes ball one, leading off the seventh.
Mentioned swag earlier. A little swag commercial.
A little swag commercial, yeah.
8, 9, and 1. Curveball hit a mile high.
Old Charlie Pratt.
The pride of Festus, he says. I remember him saying that one time. Charlie Pratt, the full pride of Festus.
He's something, I'll tell you that.
I haven't seen him in a little while, Charlie Pratt.
I have not either.
Ball in the dirt.
That's a strike right down the middle. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
Good pitch.
Framed up by Lang.
Framed up just real nicely.
Yeah.
2 balls, 1 strike. I got a question for you, Austin.
Ooh, I love these.
Okay, on that play, if you're sitting there and you throw a pitch like that and it bounces and hits the batter, you get your base. But if you throw the same pitch and it bounces and goes through the strike zone, it's not a strike. That's not fair. I'm writing a letter to somebody.
That's fair.
3-1, walked him.
Oh, Lordy.
Never thought of it like that.
Now batting for Jackson.
That only makes sense, right?
Just like cricket, right?
It would definitely add an element to the game, I'll tell you that.
Got a pinch hitter, Blake Gabler. Is
going up to the commissioner. They might try it in the minor leagues. Try about anything now.
Oh, yeah, they got enough issues. First pitch, jumps back from ball one. You know, I do like the pitch clock. I love it.
I think it's great.
I love it. You don't have batters jack-legging around with their gloves and their stirrups and all this other silliness.
Right,
ball in the dirt. Throw down to second. Safe.
And it's only a problem at the big level, you know, when the money starts getting flashed around and they're paid for having these big moments. And,
yes.
you know, like even thinking about the Cardinals back in the day, right? You had Eckstein who did a whole dance. You had Schumacher who did his gloves every time and, you know, all that.
Nomar Garciaparra.
I was going to say, who was the guy in the American League?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's so many of them, right? And so now you take all that away, but, you know, here at this level, you don't see that. It's not even natural,
yeah,
which is good for the game.
And a batter gets 1 timeout per at bat.
Yep.
That's great. You can only get 6 trips to a mound. That's great. I love all that stuff.
I mean, I'll tell you, I think there's a lot of critics of Rob Manfred, and, you know, whatever you feel, I guess, is up to you. But I think there's some good rule changes that have happened. There's some global expansion happening around.
Now, when I go to if I go, and I haven't been to Busch. I've been to Busch 1 time in the last 4 years. I got 3 bathrooms 20 feet from me. All that free parking in my driveway. Pops straight up. Catcher comes out to get it. Makes a catch. Nobody covering third, and the runner tags and advances.
Good base running.
Heads up base running.
So,
back to the top of the order for Jackson. With the regular Landon Watkins.
My point is, though, when I go to the stadium and watch a Cardinal game, or when I go to spring training to watch a game, which we've gone for 17 years, I'm going to be there a while. I know that.
Yep.
When I'm a Mizzou nut, 4-hour football game, so what?
Yep.
I could care less. And then I turn it into a 21-hour day, including the tailgating and all that.
Appealed to second there.
Nobody was
safe.
watching. But I know, and people, oh, football games are too long. Well, they're too long because of all the commercials that they have.
Yep.
But I know what I'm in for. I love the atmosphere of baseball, football. So, yeah, you're right, though.
It's good for the modern era. I mean, I agree with you. I could sit through a 4.5-hour baseball game if that's what it took. If it was 19 innings, and
you bet.
I'll tell you, the other day, I had some baseball tickets up there at Busch Stadium, and first game got delayed, and they ended up letting us in early for the second game, so I got to watch a game and a half. Wasn't quite a doubleheader, but I enjoy that a lot. But I think for the modern day fan, it's good for them, and it's good for the game.
1 ball, no strike pitch is smoked into left field. RBI for Watkins.
I also think it's cool that they're doing all these special parks, playing in London, playing in Mexico, playing at, I think they're doing Rickman Field next year and a few others. So
that brings in Van Gennep. He's been on base 3 times. Now the lead is 12-5, and that, again, that doesn't bother me at all.
Yep.
Something else that I am crazy about, steps off and looks at the runner at first, and he's back, is the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, so great.
I love it. I wish it was, well, it holds a special place every 4 years. And not this past time, but the last time they had it, strike one, swinging. They always play in Miami.
Yep.
Well, I drove from Jupiter to Miami.
Oh, wow.
To watch the WBC and watch the USA beat Canada. Yes, sirree, Bob.
Yep, friend of mine, previous peer, he went down to some games down in Arizona.
Courtesy throw to first and runners back.
Tell you what, Ray should do some amateur stuff and see if we can have like an American Legion versus some other country.
Well, I've got some friends down there in Miami and in the Florida area that does what I do as well.
Yeah, we could challenge Mexico and Canada, and we maybe bring Japan across the pond.
Right.
No balls, 2 strikes.
You can set that up, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Get that through Congress.
Get that through Congress.
We talked about that earlier. You running?
Man, you can't handle the truth. Neither can I.
Ball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Surprised you're not the president of the Herculaneum School Board yet.
No.
Gotta keep adding to that resume, Ray.
Right. I do know the former president, Dawn Warner.
Oh, yeah. Went to school with her daughter.
Ball in the dirt, blocked by Lang, no advance. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count to Lane Van Gennep. As the home plate umpire depebbleizes the plate.
Because that's exactly what they're doing, is depebbleizing.
Brushes aren't needed anymore. You just put your foot on there and wipe away. Ground ball, big hop to the shortstop. The throw by Doherty, a little late. He did all he could. Infield hit for Van Gennep.
It's a pretty good Jeter impression.
Yeah.
Infielder Jacob Johnson.
Jacob Johnson steps in. Runners at first and second. Only 1 out, 12-5. Jackson. Ball is base hit to left. That'll load the bases.
Moving station to station.
And that'll bring in left-handed hitting Luke Umfleet as T.J. Bolin goes in to second base to run for the pitcher, courtesy runner. Greatest rule put into amateur baseball, the courtesy runner for the pitcher and the catcher.
I like what you guys got going on with your little hand signals.
You like that?
Yeah, started to pick up on that. It's fitting that it's at a baseball game.
Ground ball to the shortstop. He goes to third and throws it away.
Wow.
Goes out of play. 1 run scores. The other man scores because you get 2 from the field, 1 from the mound. So we now have runners at second and third.
Right idea defensively there. Just rushed it.
Absolutely. Abernathy steps in. He's been on base twice out of 4 times. Strike called. And you know, to Corzine's credit, he keeps throwing ground balls.
Yep.
He's a big kid, isn't he?
Yes.
I mean, for Rock, this is a tough one pending they end up falling short here. It's a tough one to swallow.
Line drive, base hit.
Many unearned runs in this one for post 283.
Base hit by Abernathy, RBI. Umfleet moves to third. That'll bring in Eubanks. He's been on base 3 times.
Same time, though, you got to tip your cap to 158 for finding a way to cash in on the small mistakes and find a way to extend innings and take pitches.
They got beat by Festus last night.
Yep.
And they have really bounced back. So bully for them. Fastball up and away, ball 1.
Yeah, Coach Lewis been around for a long time. I don't doubt them bounce back. And they, pending they win this one, they'll play Festus tough tomorrow.
Yes, they will.
Pitching will definitely be a struggle, as it is for anybody coming through the losers bracket side of things. But
we're going to have
they'll give a fight.
We're going to have a pinch hitter for the on-deck man. That's Drew Haas. Strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eubanks. Probably going to be Braden Smith. It's the only guy they got left. Yes, it is. Braden Smith's going to hit. Ball in the pebbles.
Look at you there with a little bit of anticipation.
Actually, this head's on a swivel all the time, but I'm just sitting here daydreaming, and I see the coach call the Hayes back. Sometimes you're good at what you do. Sometimes you're lucky. High pop up on the right side. That's going to get out into the bullpen and into the parking lot and off the white Cadillac. 2-2.
There's a white Cadillac with license plate number. You now need a new windshield.
Ball in the dirt, snap throw to first, runners back. 3-2. Here's the payoff. Ground ball, foul past third base. We're going to do it again. We're out of baseballs. Somebody throw in a pearl. There we go. 15-5, Jackson leads, top of the 7th. Corzine's next pitch. High fly ball, deep left field. There is the left fielder, makes a catch, gets the ball in, runs, scores. Sacrifice RBI for Eubanks. Run scores. Coming to the plate, number 28, Braden Smith. Pinch hitting for Drew Haas.
Danny appealed earlier. I don't know if he will here or not, but Thought he might have left earlier there for third base.
Well, he hasn't won any appeals at all this week, so I guess he thinks, why bother?
First pitch to Smith, down and in, ball 1. You know, sometimes when you know the divorce is coming, you just give up and quit fighting. 16-5 in the 7th. Strike called, good pitch, inside edge, 1-1. Pitch taken high, 2-1. Carson Burke on deck. He led off this inning with a walk. And if Smith can reach, he'll bat again. Taken high for a ball. 3-1.
Big day of baseball ahead tomorrow.
Yes. Be right back here at 5 o'clock. Winner of this game against Festus 253.
Swung on and missed. Challenged him.
Game two if necessary at 7:30. Supposed to be really nice tomorrow. High 80 tomorrow.
I'm going to hold you to that.
I'm holding myself to it. Gonna hold myself to that.
9:50 and 40 seconds.
Right.
Thursday night. It was stated by Raymond J. Hallbrook.
Raymond D.
Him too. Two of you guys said it. A walk.
Making his way to
David?
To Smith.
Dean.
Dean. That was my third guess.
That was.
I was going to go David, Daniel, Dean.
Danny Sigmund coming to the mound.
Now Corzine at 62 pitches here.
How you feeling, son? Well, I got an open base, so if I walk another guy, it won't force in a run.
That's good.
I got a little gas in the tank.
2 outs. Go out and get that last out.
Attaboy, Caleb. Way to speak your piece. Now, there's something you don't see all the time. The umpire brought the catcher a drink of water.
There you go. One mound visit I had with Zach when I was at Herky. I had guys on first and second. It was a tough day for me. We'll leave it at that. But he comes out and he goes, all right, we're going to put this guy on. And I was like, well, why would we do that? We're going to get a guy over third base. He goes, well, you throw more strikes usually when the bases are loaded, so we're going to give it a shot.
There you go. Zach Bum story for the night.
Carson Burke steps in. He's been on base one time with a walk, scored a run. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Ball 2.
Now you're flashing Jeff Whitener signs over here. What's up there?
Here's the 2-0.
Just a little inside talk, that's all.
Strike called. 2-1. Oh, we have a visitor to the broadcast booth. Ball high. Three and 1.
Jeff's a funny guy.
Walked him.
everything he could to not put him back out there. Now he's going to have to go get him. Put anybody else out on that. So we're going to have a new pitcher here. We'll step aside for just a quick second. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on live stream STL. Be right back. Hey, Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL Media. You know, we wear a lot of hats in this business, and to tell you the truth, we have a lot of hats from the area here in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area here, and we'd really just like to tell you about all the different hats that we take care of here with a lot of different schools, a lot of different organizations, things like that. So as I'm doing this hat, you might be thinking, you know, hey, I'm a business, and you know, I'm looking for a way to advertise my business. Well, here's a perfect way right here. Advertise with us here at Livestream STL. Real easy. Sponsor with us, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed as we continue our hats here, because we wear a lot of hats. We'd love to wear your hat as a business as well. So partner with us as we continue our amazing coverage in the Jefferson County and St. Louis County area. We'd love to have you on here as a business, so consider giving us a call. Again, I'll throw this up here real quick, 314-852-4398. And again, like I said, your business helps us continue the great coverage in Jefferson County. I've got a handful more here, but man, we'd really love to have you as a part of our businesses as well. Again, if you're a business, big business, small business, doesn't matter, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not be disappointed, as I got 2 more hats left here. And man, we appreciate having all of the amazing businesses in Jefferson County and St. Louis County. So again, give us a call, 314-852-4398. I promise you will not regret it. Have a great day. GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you. The best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
Gabler steps in. First pitch is a strike.
Hey, I want to give a huge shout out to Ray, turned on my mic for the first time this evening.
I'm so not used to having an extra color person.
I'm just kidding.
Hey.
It was like his 4th time.
A couple innings ago, I'm sitting here and I look over and Austin goes, hits the button, goes, and we're back. Hey, Ray's got so many things he's got to do over there.
Hey, I'm impressed.
He's got to entertain Jeffrey from the next booth.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
No balls, 2 strikes to Gabler.
He's just missing one button. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Right.
Line drive, base hit to right. Abernathy scores. In comes a throw. They go station to station.
Back to the top of the order.
RBI single.
With the right fielder,
Plates
Landon
Abernathy.
Watkins.
Base is still loaded. 2 down. Just had a between innings, or during the pitching change, I had a little conversation right here in front of me with Landon Watkins, the young man getting ready to hit right now. Boy, is he a treat. He jumps back from a ball 1 as they buzz the tower, Maverick style.
He about got a treat.
Yeah. Corzine, 1.2 innings pitched, 5 hits, 7 runs, 4 earned, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout.
Ground ball. Grabbed by Steele. The throw to first. Got him. And that will end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 17-5 Jackson. This is DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL.
Mama's on the Hill, home of the original toasted ravioli. For reservations, gift cards, and banquet and catering inquiries, contact them at 314-776-3100, located at 2132 Edwards in St. Louis, Missouri. Check them out on the web on mamasonthehill.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram for exclusive holiday offers.
The Jefferson County Tourism Commission invites you to explore the natural beauty, fine dining, parks, wineries and breweries, scenic drives, historic sites, and even a local raceway. All this and so much more. All these things can be found right here in Jefferson County, Missouri. Plan your trip today at visitjeffersoncounty.com, the main source for all things Jefferson County.
You've been wondering what a new transport can do for you? You found the right video. Ryan, take it away.
Whether it's getting your units picked up and delivered, having a question about a bill, or if we're in the unfortunate circumstance where your vehicle was damaged in transit, we've got you covered. We can also provide nationwide vehicle storage along with title and registration services in all 50 states in the U.S. and are now licensed to conduct moves within Canada. Please visit our website at anewtransport.com or reach out to us for more information.
GMB is the largest youth baseball tournament provider in the St. Louis and the greater Midwest. Check out a tournament near you, the best tournaments in town. Check them out at www.playgmb.com.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Five, 6, and 7 for Rock here in the bottom of the 7th. They're down 17-5. Danny Sigmund playing kid games with a game ball.
Left fielder, Austin Faulkner.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Faulkner. He's 1 for 2 with a sacrifice, run scored, base hit. He hits the first pitch up. In comes the right fielder. That's Landon Watkins. He puts it away, 1 down.
Jackson 2 outs away from punching their ticket to state next week and playing for a championship tomorrow against Festus.
That'll bring in Mikey Steele. Mike's been on base 1 time with a walk. Fastball taken for a strike. Dylan Stevens to follow. Outside, 1-1. Ground ball. First baseman's got it. Shovels to the pitcher. 2 down.
PFP.
3-1. Boy, you just don't know how important that is.
I do, because I wasn't very good at it.
Dude, we practice them every day.
You know, it had nothing to do with practice. It had to do with athletic ability.
In steps Dylan Stevens. He's been on base twice with a walk and a fielder's choice. He bats with 2 down in 7th.
Nope.
Lines one off the face of the dugout.
That's the part I don't like about St. John right there. Danny would have been sitting there. That wouldn't have felt good.
And here's the thing I would not let happen. All those players sitting out there?
Absolutely not.
No, sir.
Especially with on that side.
Umpire wouldn't have to move them. I would do it. I'd call time, get your butts in the dugout. And the umpire, there's 3 umpires here. That guy's looking at his watch. Not one of them are saying a word. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rock down to their last strike of the season.
Swung on and missed, struck him out. That's the ball game. Jackson wins 17-5. They advance to the zone championship tomorrow night against Festus.
17-5 our final score. Thanks for being with us. We appreciate it. Some final thoughts here, Coach?
Rock just didn't have enough to get through the evening. You know, it comes down to that. They were out of pitching. Mikey Steele gave him a great blow, but he ran out of gas.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah,
kudos to Jackson.
Okay.
I think unearned run's name of the game, right? But
Right.
Jackson's gonna win this one and put up a really good fight against Festus tomorrow.
Yeah. I want to give a big shout out to Danny Sigmund. An amazing career here. His career comes to an end as a manager here for Rock Memorial. But kudos to Danny. I went to high school with Danny. Good kid, good guy, and always enjoy being out at Rock Memorial at times. And so kudos to them for putting up a surprising run.
Yep.
Absolute surprising run.
And
so,
you know, if you'd have said to me when we had their first game early in the season,
right,
they ain't gonna make it through district and zone. Here they
and
were.
then they were. Yeah.
They were one game from the championship.
Yep. There you go.
Kudos to Danny is right.
There you have it. Final score 17-5. As we wrap things up tonight, we'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Jackson will be taking on Festus 253. Jackson 158, Festus 253. For Austin Bearden, for Coach Woody Garner, all of us here at Livestream STL, thanks so much for watching DIAMONDCAST Baseball on Livestream STL. We will see you tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Thanks for watching today's broadcast. Any unauthorized use of this broadcast without the express written consent of Livestream STL is strictly prohibited.